You are now tuned into Flippin' the Birds, a Philly Sports Network podcast.
Of Flippin' the Birds. I'm Brian Cameron. He's Chris Infante, and today we're joined by Eagles linebacker Shaun Bradley. What's going on, guys?
What it is, man.
It's crazy. It's Eagles linebacker Shaun Bradley now, not Eagles rookie Shaun. Linebacker. You're a veteran now, man.
Technically, right?
Yeah, you got 1 year.
Games. I got three games.
But look, in those 3 games, like even in like we feel like in every single snap that you actually played in, like you were efficient, bro. Like you actually did what a linebacker is supposed to do. As you know, like I'm pretty sure you've heard it from the fan base. Like we need linebackers like you more often on the field.
Yeah, for sure, man. I was trying, man. I was just trying, feel my way out this year, man. Every opportunity I had, I was trying to make the most of it.
And you honestly did.
I mean, I feel like every highlight we see Shaun Bradley looking over someone on the ground and flexing on them.
Man, dude, if you think it was that, wait till this year. Watch this.
Oh, there you go.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Honestly, I mean, you were coveted by a lot of people in the fan base coming out of Temple, and like it was kind of like the expectation that you were going to end up in Philly somehow, some way. So, like, how did it feel? I mean, you're a Jersey native. You're playing in Pennsylvania, and to get drafted by the home team. I mean, how did that feel for you?
I mean, it was kind of crazy. Like, I grew up a Chargers fan because I was a running back, and when I was growing up, I was always playing running back. So I used to love LaDainian Tomlinson. Like, he was my favorite player, right? So I was always a Chargers fan. So I never really was. It was crazy because I never really was an Eagles fan, but all my family was except for my dad. He was a Giants fan. Everybody else was Eagles, everything.
What's his problem?
Listen, I don't know how he started liking them, but he always tell me like, "Yo, you gonna play for the Giants? I'm trying to tell you, right?" So it's crazy, but everybody else is Eagles fans. So when that phone call came, man, I just remember looking at the phone like, and before I even picked it up, I just started laughing. Like I just thought it was funny as hell. Like I'm just like, damn, look at this. Like I'm actually, you feel me, staying. It was crazy though, man. It was like you being around home and. It was wild. So
and different times. I mean, with COVID and everything, it didn't make it easier for you guys at all.
Man, that shit was crazy. I mean, no preseason games and no OTAs, and you just gotta learn the playbook and go play.
So, how was that process? Like, well, first, there was the combine, right? I think the combine happened, or did it not happen?
Yeah.
It happened, and then you got March. Pretty much everything shuts down.
Yeah.
In March, and then you go in, maybe little private workouts here and there, and then you get drafted, and then it's pretty much who knows what until the season starts. Like how difficult was it to get the playbook? Like, how was the playbook sent to you? Was it like an email? Was it like a PDF? Like, hey, we need you to print this out. Go to Kinko's, go to Staples, and go down the road and print this out for me and put it in a binder. Like, how was that process?
I must say, first off, that from the start of my senior year of college until the end of this season for football of the NFL was the longest, hardest year of my entire life. Like it was that whole process was crazy. So, but the playbook is actually in an iPad. They gave us an iPad now. We got iPads and stuff. So all this stuff is in there now. Mm-hmm. Of course, 2021, right? So everything.
No more paper.
You can access everything through technology. Ain't no more big ass binders that is like fucking this thick and shit I used to get in college. Like here, study this shit.
Do they make you swipe left and swipe right on the plays that you don't like?
You playing Tinder with the plays?
You got Tinder with the plays.
I try.
You're like, nah, I don't like this.
Next play. Skip that. Yeah.
So starting as a rookie, I mean, we did mention beforehand that every time you did touch the field, you were actually efficient, and it was a cry from the fan base all last season about we need the right linebackers to be on the field playing. Like, how frustrating was that? Like, to be doing what you're supposed to do and being on the sideline, in our opinion, held back by players that are not as efficient as the players that should be on the field.
Well, I appreciate y'all and everybody else's opinion that thinks that, but I mean, for me. It was more like I felt like being my first year, like I said before, I was really trying to feel my way out. Like I still was new to stuff. Like I hesitate on that word. I wasn't really trying to fill myself out. When I got out there, I felt comfortable. I felt like I was better than everybody anyway. So I wasn't really trying to fill myself on that part. But everything else, I wasn't trying to step on anybody's toes or, you feel me, do something out of character that would get myself cut. Because that's all I was hearing when I first got there. It was yo, everything could really get you. Like, every day is like an interview. So like everything could really get you in trouble, honestly. So it already scared the shit out of me. I'm like, man, I ain't about to come in here and create no problems. So even though I felt like, damn, maybe I should be playing, I wasn't going to say nothing. You feel me? And not to mention, everybody always bash. Like, they bash the line. You guys know, like, they give us hell. They gave the linebackers hell this year. Like, they gave us hell.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You feel me? Like, we took a lot of the heat. And what I will say, the group, as in, like, personally, how they are and how they, we had a good group. Like, Duke and Nate and, like, TJ, and they're all good people, though. Like, in, like, terms of, like, players and how they are. Like, they're good people. So, like, it was never, like I wouldn't come out and just be like, yeah, I should, like, fuck that, I should be playing over him. Da da da. I wouldn't have did that. Like, they were older than me, they helped me out, learn me. So you feel me? I was just waiting my chance, bro. Because I knew every time I'm like, man, every time I get on this field, I'm gonna do fucking something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. So
yeah, like you're right. Like, obviously, I'm sure you players, especially as young as you are, and a lot of the players around you, are aware of all these, especially Philly fans, how many times they're adding you on Twitter, how many times they're commenting on something stupid on Instagram. Like, you post a picture of your family, like, you fucking missed that tackle on the 4th down, like fuck you. Like, and we're like, I'm just trying to show a picture of my family right now. Like, I get it, and I'm sure you guys know that like you just said, like, that position that you play has been such a burning, like, a spot for Eagles for such a long time, because we've been spoiled by the likes of D'Amico Ryans, Jordan Hicks, Jeremiah Trotter, things like that. And then when we see that the position was, I guess you want to say, for lack of a better term, like, so devalued, like, over the last few years, it's like, what the hell are we doing here? But when we see the talent that you bring in, and when we look at, someone like, even like your rookie mate, Davion Taylor, not seeing the field as much also, well, you're putting this value into linebackers finally, and bringing in a couple guys that are really good, and yourself and Davion, and we're like, well, why aren't they playing? We're seeing all these guys, like you said, they could be great guys and all that stuff, but we're seeing, like, okay, Chase Claypool just went up the middle of the field and just caught the game winning. And he got 3 touchdowns now. What's going on here? So we're like, well, why can't you put fast guys, like guys who can cover? Who, like, Shaun Bradley could probably go step for step with that guy out there. Davion Taylor probably could. So yeah, to put it lightly, fans are frustrated, but it's also, I think, and I'm sure Brian will agree with me, we also see, like, a silver lining. Like, we see, like, you guys coming up. We don't see the linebacker group as such a position of need anymore because of the talent that's there. Mm-hmm. And now you have and we'll get to Jim later, Jimbo. Now you have a defensive coordinator in Jonathan Gannon that I'm not sure if you've gotten to talk with him yet, but
great fucking dude.
Yeah,
that's what we've heard. Yeah,
dude, I saw the energy that he brought to Anthony Harris just walking into the.
I mean, great dude, like, energized, ready to go. I mean, great dude.
Now, and you saw, like, how much emphasis he put on the linebackers with the Colts. Like, he had Darius Leonard, Anthony Walker, like, he had some dudes over there. So, in talking with him, how do you feel like this group is going forward? Like, what's the outlook for you guys?
I mean, I think it's good, man. I mean, I sat up there, I had talks with them periodically, but just having conversations with them, they got a good plan. They got a good plan for us. They know what they want. They know what they're gonna do. They, what I'm saying, it's more, I don't want to give away too much without saying it, but I'm saying it's gonna be more exciting. I would say it's gonna be more a little bit, what I'm saying, it's gonna be different play style, but definitely more exciting defense. So I mean, The way we talking about it, it gets me hyped.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to see it actually in action and see how everything plays out and how everybody comes together. But I mean, talking with everybody. I mean, everybody's in a good space, man. Like everybody's in a good headspace. Everybody's ready to move forward from this past season, and honestly, just win. That's at the end of the day, that's what we're all here for.
So now the group, correct me if I'm wrong. The group it's you, Davion, TJ, Alex. Am I missing anybody? Just four of them right now.
Alex,
Well, you got Jannard. Jannard's moving out to linebacker this year.
So it's definitely a strong core because we know, TJ's great in the run game. We know, like, we saw what you can do. Like, that's more promise. Because I remember when you it was the goal line stop, if I'm not mistaken. All Twitter went crazy. They were like, "Why is he not playing? Like, why is he not playing anymore? Like, what's going on?"
That was a strong flex on that one.
It blew up on Twitter, bro, because like we saw the potential. So I mean, I'm pretty sure going forward, like, you guys are in good hands with Jonathan Gannon, but I want to know more about the hype that that you're feeling. Like, I want to know more, like, what's got you bought into this coaching staff, because we've heard the coaching staff is built on maximizing the talent of these players. Are you like, are you feeling? I mean, obviously you're feeling the energy of it, but are you feeling that to the full potential right now?
In terms of like from the coaching staff?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's tough because like I've only had a certain amount of interactions with the whole staff. You feel me? I met Coach Gannon a couple times. I met with him twice. The linebacker coach, Nick Reyes. I met him a couple times as well, but I didn't meet the rest of the staff, so I didn't really get the. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know them I don't know them as well. That's what I'm really trying to say. I don't really know who they are. You feel me? Just all the way yet. So I'm excited to see that part, but in general, in the whole aspect of it, I'm hyped because last year we had something going. We got to create chemistry a little bit. There's a few new pieces spread out. I guess I've heard people call it was a rebuilding or whatever the fuck you want to say, right? So I mean, everybody's just I feel like we took so much heat from last season and everything and all the turmoil and stuff like that. I think everybody's just ready to leave it in the past, and that's what's really so exciting is because we got this group coming back. People know each other. We got new staff. Everybody's coming in fresh. Everybody's ready to go. Clear heads. It's just going to be exciting, man. It's just all right. I don't know how to put it any other way.
So you met with Coach Nick Rallis, right?
Oh, here we go.
Just so you know, a lot of Eagles Twitter thinks me and him are doppelgangers. What do you think?
What does that mean?
Like the twins.
I mean, it's close. It's close. It's close.
Do I gotta get my traps out or something? Because I got my traps right here. Yeah. Because I saw his picture and he got some traps going on.
I mean, every time I see him, he had a hat on, so I don't know.
Okay. Because I will say when the Eagles Twitter account announced it, I retweeted it like I'm happy to be a part of the team, and I got like 50 new followers. Like, congratulations, coach, and I'm like, yeah, it's not really me. It's not me. But people are gullible as shit. But like, I mean, if I have to keep going to the gym, I will. Like I just put up 125 dumbbells for the first time in a year. Brian doesn't do that. He just carries the groceries.
I carry the whiskey. That's it. I'm good.
Carry the whiskey.
So Shaun, okay, away from a little bit of football, man. Like Jersey native, man. What do you like to do in your hobbies on the off season right now? Like, what's going on?
Shoot, man. So, honestly, I really don't do anything. I mean, I like to go out to restaurants. I like traveling and like going to different eat places and stuff like that. But I rarely do that. Like I'm saying, I'll do that every once in a while. But more than anything, I'm playing the game. I play Call of Duty. I play Warzone. And that should explain a lot. Kids that play Warzone, people that play Warzone, it's a real thing now.
Remote's flying in the room.
Right, so now we gotta ask you. PS5 or Xbox?
Xbox.
What's going on?
That's 2 in a row, Brian. See,
Patty, now you. What's going on?
We don't play on PlayStations, man.
What?
There you go.
Microsoft is a computer.
That's right.
God. Microsoft, man.
PlayStation's like a board games for kids.
About Microsoft, bro.
Yes, man. Gotta get away from that.
Nah, I'm good with the PS5. I love it, man. Like,
see,
Sony has the best exclusives to me, man.
That's it. That's 2 for 2 right now.
I can't play Call of Duty because I get too pissed off. Like, I feel like I get robbed too many times, man.
It's because you suck.
No, man. I feel like I'm playing against the referees in the NFL.
Because you suck. Like it's just you suck.
Like,
it's not.
It's a frustrating game. You gotta be patient in that game.
Nah, I ain't got no patience for that, bro.
I got about 4 or 5 games. If I go and get in there like 0 to 1 kills, I'll cut that shit right off.
I quit too.
Like,
Like, I'm like, fuck that.
You ruined my whole night, bro. I'll be dogging like 3 bottles of whiskey a night because of that.
No, like a few weeks. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. I've been on Assassin's Creed, but like I'll just play Shipyard over and over and over, and I'm either like 53-6 because I'm just running around just killing people, or I'm like 0-70.
Yeah, it goes one or the other way. Like one or the other.
Like I'm spawning and I'm like getting shot in the head. And I'm like shit, and I spawn and someone's looking right at me as soon as I spawn, like right in my face.
Yeah, that map's too little for me, man. I can't play in there, man. That shit don't give me anxiety.
See, I don't like the big ones because I'm running around and I'm like this guy's hiding in the bush like this.
Yeah,
like, shit.
I see what you mean.
I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Especially like I don't know if they still do it, but like in the older Call of Duties, when you get killed by someone, you can kind of hear their mic going off.
Yeah,
and when that happens, one little camper, little fuckhead, like just like snipes me or some shit. All you can hear is, "Yeah, I did it, yeah." It's like this little 10-year-old little shithead.
Yeah, see, as soon as somebody killed me, I always blurt out something ignorant first thing. Because I know they can hear me for that split second, so I'll say something ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
That's when your mama jokes come out.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly when they come out.
And then that's when you get the little message in your Xbox message, like fuck you, like you fucking suck. I bet you're nothing. You know, and little did they know these guys are linebackers.
I've done that a lot in Madden.
Right. I gotta ignore it.
I always get that in Madden.
Well, it's because you suck at Madden too. You just suck at games.
I'm not the one sending a message. I get that message.
Yeah, it's
disrespect, bro.
They're probably looking at you like, yeah, he sucks. Like,
no. Don't disrespect Madden, okay? I got I'm the opposite of Howie Roseman in Madden, okay?
I heard when you play Madden. I heard when you play Madden, you put Shaun at punter, and you don't even put him in linebacker. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
When I play Madden, I put myself in running back.
There you go.
There we go. What's the most yards you've ever collected as
let's not tell Booby that. Let's not tell Booby they're gonna come for his game. There you go.
Nah, but probably I think I rushed for like 4.09.
I think I abused my
against Dallas.
Nah, I think I was playing. I don't even remember. I think it was Atlanta.
You gotta do that on Dallas.
Facts.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. You just went to my because last year we went Kayvon and we went Greenland to put on record. Now we gotta get you on record.
He technically already said a little bit.
I know. But we gotta. There you go. There you go. I
ain't scared of that shit. It's crazy because I not being an Eagles fan, I never really knew the fucking the hate between that.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Until I got on the team and I'm out there and I'm just on the field like, yeah, I don't fucking like them. I don't even like the way they looking at me right now. What the fuck are they looking at me like that?
Is there
the one that killed me in Call of Duty?
Right. Like you feel me? I'm looking like, why the fuck am I like I don't like this.
Was there anybody on Dallas who talked the most shit to you or you said the most shit to? What was that?
Oh man.
Was it Ben DiNucci?
Don't do that, bro.
Yo, oh my god, I don't even want to get into that. Jesus. Yo, that was bad. We're gonna leave that there. That was bad. That was embarrassing. On the Cowboys, who talked the most trash? I want to say Jalen Smith was running his mouth. I wasn't on offense, but from every time he made a tackle, he looked like he was always saying something. See, like I like players like that though. Like, people that talk trash, that gets me going. Like, do you like
DBs who wag their fingers?
You said, am I like that?
No. Do you like DBs? That go like this. Like if you see a DB see an overthrow over their head like 15 yards and they're like, yeah, they're just doing this, and is that something you're into? Or
I mean in the game I'm gonna celebrate with him because that's my teammate. I ain't gonna let him go out bad like, yeah, go play. But at practice I might blame like, man, you ain't doing nothing on that play, bro. You're not even near him.
40 yards away.
Yeah, because I'm always talking trash. Like at practice I be talking trash to everybody else. Like,
okay. So now, who's at practice the one you talk trash to all the time?
I talk trash to all the time?
Yeah.
Talk trash the most.
We can do both.
That I talk trash to all the time. Probably, Probably Nate Herbig.
What you gonna do going to Arabic for? Like,
He's like a big old polar bear, bro.
Because when we be doing a little team joint, because we be going to a little team, he be out there sometimes. So I always just talk to the linemen. Like I'll sit there like before the play, and I'll just say ignorant shit. I'll just like, you know what I'm saying, like I'll just sit there and just be like, your fingers is fat. You feel me? Like before the play, just talking shit, just to like try to distract me. You feel me? So I'll probably be him, but it's all love though. I like Nate, my guy, but yeah, I talk all day at practice though for sure. Brant BG talked the most trash.
I was waiting for that.
oh,
I
I
was waiting
definitely,
for him to
yeah,
come
that's
up.
what I thought.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I figured
ain't
too.
up there. Like he different on game day. He really different with it. But
He really be saying the wildest thing, and then he laughs after it too. Like it don't mean nothing.
he be tripping. Like as soon as he get out there, he right at somebody. Like, hey, you don't want to block me today. You don't want to block me today. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a long day with BG. Ooh, that boy nice.
So on that note, like you're playing with some legends on that team. Like you got BG, you got Cox.
Yeah.
Even Rodney to an extent. Now, Rodney, he's been there for a few years. He's a great guy. You got Lane Johnson on the offensive side. You got some legends coming in and out. Kelsey, you got Kelsey there. That's right.
You can't forget Kelsey.
Yeah, I can't forget the
Kelsey's
beard.
the ultimate legend, bro. He invented the game of football.
Like, how important is that? Like, that's true. Like, he's been around forever. Like, he looks like he just got a Jumanji. Like, he just like Kelsey.
But he is just like he is disgusting. He is like he is like when it comes to football, he is just like unbelievable.
Yeah, he's that. He's the GOAT.
God. He does things like it's crazy because like he'll do them at practice to me, and then I'll get my little plays in it, whatever plays I get in the game. None of the centers move like him. Like I'm talking about, like when he gets off the ball. So all the other centers is kind of slow. I'll be like, oh, he ain't moving that fast. You know what I'm saying? He's just light. But Kelsey, boy, he's
nasty. Okay,
I'm happy I'm on his team. Say that.
So like now on the opponent side, so you played in 15 games. Mm-hmm. I can't remember which game you didn't play in. The last one. Oh yeah, they stuck you on IR. Was it just a procedural thing, or you good with something? You're all good.
Nah, I had messed my shoulder up on one of the kick returns against Dallas. I had came out, and they pretty much was just like they didn't want me to risk it just for the game, so it was kind of sad. So
in those first 15 games, who was the absolute hardest player to go against? No matter the position, no matter the position.
Like no matter the position. Like, so you saying who was the best player that I seen play?
Well, that or the hardest person to tackle, the hardest person to cover, and.
All right, so the hardest person to tackle.
Ben DiNucci?
Yo, stop that, bro. That poor man, bro.
All right, so I would say the hardest player to tackle was Joe Mixon.
In the famous tie.
Right. We got a penalty. You know what? I ain't gonna get into that. We got a penalty. Right
you can get into it. We got time.
Win the game, and you know what? I was so mad.
Damn, it was on a lineman, right? I think it was on a lineman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I think I know who it was.
Yeah. I ain't gonna name it.
I think his number was 69.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know his number. Look.
I don't know. We might have talked to him prior to this. You know, like.
Hey man, got my dog out, man. But he fucked that up. But the best player I would say that I've seen was Lamar.
How was it like playing against a guy like that?
Nick Chubb's tough.
Nick Chubb's the
I can imagine how tough it was. He had a long run, right, against us?
Yeah.
Nick Chubb
he's a dog, man. But like now we got like kind of I don't want to say we have our own Lamar and Jalen because he can move, but he's more of a pocket passer. He's more of a quarterback. He's fast. Hurts is fast as hell.
I feel like Hurts is a better passer than Lamar.
I think he's more of a better passer. Yeah.
I'm so disappointed because I wanted Jalen to play. Like I like Carson too because I always liked Carson before I even got to the Eagles. I liked him as a player, but I wanted Jalen to play so bad because Jalen, he really is nice. Like I really believe like he really gonna be one of them players. Like I really do believe that. I firmly believe. I tell everybody this. Like he composed. Like the first time we got out of practice, like he was throwing these passes on the money. Like even if he would mess up and throw like a pick or something, which he never really did. If he threw a pick or something, it wouldn't be panic, it wouldn't be stress, frustration, nothing. He just calmly, now we gonna get it back and right back to it. Just
He's
like
that guy that's like overly positive that pisses you off. Like, come on, get mad.
Like, why are you so composed? Like, you just fumbled 3 times. Like, you should be stressed right now. Why are you still? Why do you feel me? Like,
yeah.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited so he can
We read a lot that the team really gravitated towards Jalen and his leadership during the season and even towards the end.
He works. Like he comes in there, he works. Like really works stuff.
I think the only thing that gets me mad about Jalen is he wears number 2. Like I want to wear the Oklahoma 1, man.
I want him to wear the 1 too.
There we go. Like, can we make that happen, please? Like,
listen, I don't know. I know he want to wear the 1.
It's available now. Like, Cameron's on a different team now.
Oh, they might retire Cameron Johnson.
No, you better stop that. They better get
I'm just telling you, like he was the Eagles MVP last year. How many times they had to punt because the offense was going anywhere?
You're gonna get Shaun in trouble, bro.
Listen. If Howie comes after you, just send him my way. I got some words for him.
Nah, Howie's I actually like Howie, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's my guy. And you know what's funny? Because we were talking about this earlier. Everybody used to say, like, I used to always see on the Twitter, everybody used to at me after the games, like, y'all fucking suck, that the linebackers suck.
Mm-hmm.
But they always used to come at my guy Nate Jerry. They used to always come at him like, man, you gotta get this player, right? And I used to always, and it's funny because it was honestly most of the time it was really never his fault though. Right? Like the plays he was getting blamed for, man, they wasn't even like his assignment, and they would just give it to him, and I would feel so bad. Though.
What about the Claypool?
Okay. I was about to ask the same thing.
Yeah.
I was about to ask the same thing.
Was that
on the Claypool play? Who was it? Was it Nate or was it someone else?
No, it wasn't Nate. It wasn't Nate. That's what because you said it earlier, and I started. That's why I laughed.
We were trying to dance around it, but we don't want to bring it up and cause any issues.
Nah. It's all love.
Shaun, just leave the podcast.
Nah, because I don't really know. I forgot whose assignment was because I don't really know the defensive stuff he was in. But I just remember specifically that play and then the play against the Rams on the tight end. That they said in the end zone, they said Nate missed it, and it wasn't his man either. But it was just funny though because I was just like, damn, like people really, it's off of what you see. Like he was the one, he was chasing him at the end of the joint. It's like, damn, that's supposed to be his man. You know what I'm saying? So
and it's wild because a lot of big time reporters came out saying like, yeah, and it was blown coverage by Nate. They're like for sources, but to hear a player say that, it's kind of like it's wild.
And I respected Nate because for me, he was the person I learned most from though. Like him and Duke, but like Nate knew everything. Nate knew everything. So you feel me? Like I went to him for every question. You feel me? He talked. So I was cool with Nate. Like I thought he was a good player. Like he was always doing what he's supposed to do. I wish we had him towards the end of the season too. But
you think he was a victim of the scheme?
I mean, I don't really want to say that because like I feel like I didn't really get to learn the scheme fully yet either. So you feel me? Like he had more years than it's tough. It's tough.
Okay.
Because like we asked specifically of the Claypool play because if you look at like replays and all this stuff, you see Nickel Roby Coleman on the side like screaming at him like, "Yo, look at Claypool right there," and it's like.
Are you talking about at the end of the game?
Yeah, towards the end of the game when he had I think it was his third touchdown.
The vertical.
Yeah, the vertical.
Yeah.
Oh, so that changes everything.
I thought you were talking about the play in the goal line.
No.
In the game.
No, the third touchdown when he just went untouched, like just like that.
Yeah. No, that wasn't Nate.
Oh, that wasn't him.
So we were playing like a 3-up kind of thing. So I guess I mean technically I guess it was him. I guess he had the tight end man, but he was a victim of the scheme.
Oh, okay. That's what you gotta say. You don't gotta say no more, John.
Yeah, you feel me?
We understand. We understand what it is.
No, we understand. Yeah, we understand.
That's perfectly fine.
No, we understand that.
You got somebody rooting you on in the chat. They actually just donated $5 to Philly Sports Net. We appreciate you, Jose.
My daughter can eat now.
Jose.
Oh, that's lit. That's awesome. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no. So
We got,
all right,
we got
so
a lot of fans out here, man. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
do. No, you really do. So with that, these fans right now, they really only know you as number 54, which, by the way, great number.
Oh God.
I have a number 54 jersey here, but it's for me because number 54 was my number growing up. Football, basketball, it was all my number.
All right.
So,
Wait, you basketball 54? Really?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
You Horace Grant?
Brian Scalabrine.
No, they gave they gave all the big guys the big numbers. Like when I was in high school, like they put the numbers by
54
size.
basketball?
They put the numbers by size. Like small was like 1 through 9, and medium was like 10 through whatever. The XLs were the 50s. So I
Man,
had
like this,
so
that's a
I
little
was
disrespectful,
54.
man.
I was 54, man.
You
I
make me
had
an XL
54.
and number 3, like.
I had 54
Right,
my whole
like-
life. So
Yeah, Horace
that's
Grant
why my
over here?
Twitter is Infante 54. Has just been 54 my whole
You
life.
had the Kwame
Man.
Brown number.
He was
Yo,
playing.
Kwame Brown's the GOAT.
He was playing
He
offensive
was a
lineman on
ghost.
the basketball court.
There you go. That's right. Yo, I was the enforcer, man. They come in here and I'm bumping them out. You know, they try and because back in high school you have all these 6'5", 6'6" kids, but they're like 150 pounds, 160 pounds.
Right,
And
right.
they're being they're acting like they're these big centers who can dunk, but they have no muscle mass on them. So I flick them and they're like, oh shit, like my arm hurts. So they had me. They put me in there go. You got 5 fouls to give, right, Chris? I'm like, yeah, I got 5
Damn.
fouls to give. You know?
They put you in there to go bully him. Go
Yeah,
bully
that's right.
them.
I go play bully ball.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what
So-
I did in basketball too.
That's right. So coming up to the NFL, like you went to high school in Mount Holly. How was it like in the process of picking where you're going? Like, was Temple your number one and all that stuff? And how did you get into football? Like you said, you were running back. Like, what made you go to linebacker and all this stuff? Like last year when we did this Kayvon and Graveland, the fans really appreciated learning about the person that's behind the mask. So let us know, growing up, what got you into football and all that stuff.
So I started playing football when I was 6, right? So my dad played football in high school. He was a top 50 coming out of high school, a top 50 recruit, and his grade wasn't good. Ended up going to JUCO in Kansas. Ended up having me right after high school. So he went out to Kansas, came back, started working. Ended up, not going back. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Ended up not going back to school.
Mhm.
You feel me? But football was always his thing. That's what his thing was. You feel me? So I got into football early at 6 also, but I played every sport. My dad was always the type yo, I don't want you to have no free time. I want your free time to be consumed by something. So you feel me? The fall, you doing this. And in the winter, you doing this. In the spring, you running track. You being baseball, you doing wrestling, you doing whatever it is. You feel me? He's just trying sports at a young age. But football was always the constant. I was always playing that. So right around sophomore year, no, I want to say my seventh grade year, I met my stepdad. My mom married my stepdad. My stepfather is now, and he played basketball. So he came around, and I started playing basketball more with him. I would go to the gym with him in the morning, and I would start playing ball more. So it started to get to a point where I was like, damn, this is what I want to do. I want to play basketball. I like basketball. I want to play basketball. So you feel me? I started telling my dad, man, I don't even want to play. I don't want to play basketball. I don't want to play football no more. I want to just focus on basketball. My dad, what? Man, you crazy as hell. That's you didn't get a scholarship. Da, 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 da. So I'm all right, I ended up still doing it. So high school comes around. I go football my freshman year. I play the first 3 games. I messed my shoulder up. I didn't play the rest of the freshman year because of basketball. I'm all right, well, I don't want to play no more because of basketball season. So I just sat out the rest of freshman year. Sophomore year, I come back. I'm starting at safety. We get to the first scrimmage. I get a jersey finger. I pulled a tendon in my hand and ripped the tendon off my finger, and I had to get surgery. Sat out for the season. Done. Sophomore year, gone. Played ball, track, whatever. Came back junior year. I started at running back. I got hurt after the 3rd game. I came out. I think I scored 5 touchdowns in the first 3 games. Ran towards the sideline. I tore my PCL in my leg. Partially tore my PCL in my leg my junior year. Sat out the rest of the year. So now I only played 3 games my whole high school. So I got 1 year left. I played 1 year high school football. I got I had Rhode Island right before the season started because I went to a camp. They pulled the scholarship right before my season started, so I had no offers my whole senior year. End of senior year comes, I get Delaware offers me, and that was it. Or no, Wagner offered me, and that was it. Now, so I was gonna go to Wagner, and right before I was gonna do that, Fran Brown called me. Fran Brown called, and he was like, "Yo, I heard you was the best athlete in South Jersey." Da 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 da. I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You can say that."
The boast.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, "You can say that." He like, "All right, well, come do this private workout." So I ended up doing a private workout. Boom. A couple days later, offer a visit. Came up. Coach Rowe offered me, committed on the spot. And that was that. So I really only played 1 year of high school football, you feel me? And then, yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, that's John. It was
That's
crazy.
a movie.
Yeah.
That's straight like a movie.
Yeah, that it was wild because everybody was asking like, "Yo, how?" Because that was the question I got the most was, "All right, well, if you're good and you're this good, why did you only have Temple? Why was that like that? Why was that the only place you were gonna go?" And that's the honest first time I'm like, man, I only played 1 year. You feel me? I only had 1 year to do whatever I had to do.
Yeah, I mean everything happens for a reason. Like
now you're an Eagle. Like
now you're an Eagle. Now you're a hometown kid. You're home. You know,
I feel like it couldn't have worked out any better, man. Like I ended up going there, my first year there, I ended up gray shirting, so I ended up missing like half a year, and then I came in mid-year, won the championship with them with Coach Rule and that whole staff. Now he's in Carolina. So I ended up going through all that, getting new staff, and then everything kind of just fell into place, man. It was just so weird how everything just kind of slowly fell its way into place. It was just couldn't write a story.
Now you got a good chance to call him out right now. Did he meet with you in the pre-draft conference process to go to Carolina? Oh no, Coach Rule, he messed you up, man. See,
that's
honestly,
why it's meant to be, bro.
I didn't think he needed to because I felt like
he knew you. He knew you. Yeah,
know him. He knew me.
Yeah, I guess
he recruited me. He know exactly who I am. So anything I was going to tell him in there, he already fucking. Like he probably would have called me out on some bullshit like, "Shaun, stop it." Like what's funny here? Funny story, real quick. Saravo, their linebacker coach, called me over. I did speak to him at the combine, and he had brought me over. And man, he was in there like we were chatting or whatever. And I don't remember what I said. And he was like, "Yeah, whatever, Brad, stop bullshitting me." And he just kind of like shoved it. But I thought it was funny because I'm like, "Yeah, he knows me. Like he knows me too well." Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, like, now I gotta look him up to see if that's his voice.
Mike, nah, it's not his voice. His voice is a little deeper. Shout out Coach Bravo.
Dude, but now you're an Eagle, man. Like, what did that feel like? And getting drafted by this team, with everything that went on, because you guys got robbed by so much because of COVID, and to have that area code pop up on your phone, knowing like, hey, this is it, this is the moment.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I thought you was finishing the questions. My bad.
You're good.
Nah, but it was crazy, man. That day was something I won't forget. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had my peoples over here, I had the family over there, my homies. Man, it was a long day. It was a long 2 days, right? Because I had originally heard, like, people, I was hearing, like, yo, you could, like, my agent told me, like, you could end up slipping into, like, the end of the beginning of the fourth. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, end of the third, beginning of the fourth, anywhere between the end of the third and the seventh, third through seventh. That's what I was hearing. So the first night with the third was on, I wasn't really, like, pressed because I knew, like, all right, I probably won't go this. I probably won't go tonight. So the next day, Saturday, I'm cool, right? So I'm thinking like, all right, I could go fourth, but I'm definitely gonna go fifth. I'm for sure. I'm thinking, I know I'm gonna probably go fifth. So the fourth and fifth go by, and now I'm fucked up. Now I'm in the house. I'm losing it.
Raging.
You just say it went from me talking and joking around to everybody, walking around the house, to now I'm just sitting in the chair staring at the TV. Like I'm just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm quiet. No, I'm not talking to nobody. Like. You hear me? So my agent called me right before the Eagles called, maybe like 5 minutes before they called me. He's like, "Yo, how you hanging? How you holding in there?" I'm like, "I'm cool. I'm chilling." You feel me? And like he tell me, he like, "All right." So he like, "Yeah, man, just just stay positive, man." Like I'm gonna start trying to I'm gonna start calling some teams just in case we gotta get some free agent deals going. So as he's saying this, I'm on the phone like I'm like free agent deals. I'm like, that's 2 rounds left. I'm like, wait, like, why are we talking about free agent deals? I'm like, 2 rounds left. Like, I'm trying to get drafted. Like, I want to get the phone call like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted that time. So he hung up, and right after he hung up, they called me. But he told me, like, yeah, I knew He was like, I just wanted to see you. I was like, yo, why would you do that? I'm like,
Yo, Barry, what the hell's Barry's problem?
Like, oh my God, Barry scared the shit out of me. Like, BB scared the fuck. He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna make some calls to some free agent deals. I'm like, oh my God.
That's so fucked up, man. And shit.
Yo,
did you get to pick your number, or was it kind of just it was assigned to you?
No, they asked me if I wanted. They gave me like options. They was like 54, 52, or not? Yeah, 54, 52, 40 something.
So they got to you before Davion, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because I think I was closer too. So I had like this some shit before all that.
So you picked the best number. Like I'm saying, 54 is a great number.
I knew I was picking that joint because it was between 54 and 46. Yeah, I was gonna get 46.
Oh, the Darbo's number, the John Darbo's number.
Yeah, I wouldn't want 46.
46 is like that's
weird.
That's a weird linebacker number.
I really wanted 44, but I like 54. 54, the way it looked and the 5.
Who the hell's 44? Who's
what this year? Or you say?
Yeah. Was it not available when you went to pick, or you just?
Nah, it was.
Oh, okay.
It was
available. I don't remember 44.
Yeah, but I just ended up talking to my roommate that was at the time. I'm like, 54 would look better. He probably would look better.
It's a linebacker number.
54. That's it.
It's a piece of a number. I'm not gonna lie. Not in basketball, but in football, yes.
I like 5. I was cool with it.
You got the Horace Grant number for basketball, man. Just take it in.
That's right. There you go.
Horace Grant.
So now you're here, man. What can we expect in year 2 for Shaun Bradley at this point? What have we not seen? I mean, we haven't seen a lot, but what have we not seen from the little sample size that we got?
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot. I mean, I don't really like to say it and talk about it a lot. So I'm gonna just leave it at saying that it's gonna be a movie this year for sure.
That's right. So, and we said a few times before that your talent was evident every time you went on the field, and you talked like how frustrating it was.
It was like a magnet to the football.
That's one thing I'm gonna do is find that ball.
How was it playing in Jim Schwartz's scheme? Like, how was he like with the linebackers? Like, because the thing with fans and even beat writers at the same time was like we're trying to figure out who the hell hates linebackers. Is it Jim or is it Howie? Because we're like, because Jim, when he was with the Titans, when he was with the Lions, he's with these really good linebackers. He's with Stephen Tulloch at one point. He was a really good linebacker. So, and we're like, but he's not playing the talent in here. So how was he as a coach, like to you guys, like when we're screaming and not me and Brian, because we're level headed to a point. But like a lot of fans are like, listen, like we said before, we see these linebackers getting burned. Why aren't you playing the guys behind it? Was it Jim just being stubborn, like, nah, these are the guys that are playing, or was it just like you guys are rookies, we can't play the rookies? Like
honestly, I don't think it was him being stubborn. Jim took a lot of heat too.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. And in his defense, I felt like he was actually now he's crazy. I thought he was crazy. I always thought Coach Shorts was wild. I'm like, he's a wild dude, but he was a really good coach though. Like he was passionate about what he did. He loved his players and stuff like that. So he was always stick up for us, like no matter what. So he was a good coach. But I think it wasn't so much like he's being stubborn and not playing the guys. It was honestly, man, it was tough. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say it was all the coaches because I didn't have everything figured out. Like I would come to Friday practices or the Saturday morning workouts and I would be fucking shit up. Like I would be in there, like I might run to the wrong gap by accident. I might step the wrong way and go to the wrong gap. And like in football, everything's about trust. You got to trust the man next to you, otherwise it ain't gonna work. Like it's the biggest team sport. So I'm on a Friday fucking shit up. It's hard for a coach to be like, damn, I want to put this rookie out here that everybody has to count on as a middle linebacker to do exactly what I gotta do. So, there were some areas where I struggled and I could have been better at for sure to help myself get into that position. But, yeah, I don't think it was stubborn, man. I think it was just timing, man. I feel like everything happens for a reason. So, you feel me? I got in my little plays. I learned. I got chewed out, whatever it was. And I'm gonna tell you this though. I'll be ready. This year is it's up.
Now,
I'm looking forward to it, man.
do you feel like you're more of a Mike or a Will or a Sam? Like was he putting you in the wrong?
I'm a whatever.
Whatever. There you go. That's
whatever
cool.
messes the ball up.
I am a Mike though. I do like playing Mike linebacker. That's my. If I had to pick, that's where I would play. But I'll go play. You feel me? I'll go play DN right now. If they told me to go play DN, I probably don't know how I would do. But
I mean, see, that's interesting because last week when we were talking with Patty, he said your new linebackers coach Nick Growlitz. He said that he was talking to Patty about maybe coming off the edge and something like that. Like, Patty, I've seen his numbers. He's not as fast as you. So has is he putting you has you talked about him has he talked to you like maybe a new role? Like, yeah, you can be Mike or Will, whatever, but we might be sending you off the edge a little bit to get to the quarterback, to maybe taking Dak Prescott down a few times in the game. And
Nah. I mean, I think they definitely. I'm not sure. I'm not sure for sure, but I'm almost. I think for sure be in the middle, playing Mike or in the middle inside linebackers. Just like off of mine. Like I ain't just like I don't have the biggest arms. Like playing in terms of playing outside, it'd be tougher for me because my arms ain't too long and hand size and all that stuff. So I don't know, but I'm not opposed to it. I'll find a way.
you can put BG on one side and you on the other.
I ain't no BG now.
Look, but here's the thing, because you got other guys coming out and commanding double teams. You got Fletch getting triple teamed out there, and then you got Javon, you getting triple teamed out there. Like you might get some 1-on-1s or maybe some free passes to the quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too.
I'm just waiting for that stat sheet to say Dak Prescott sacked by number 54, Shaun Bradley.
Right, man. Yo, it's coming, man. The season is almost here. Well,
that's the way to really baptize yourself with the Eagles fans right now at this point.
Or strip
pick six.
Strip. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Strip sack.
I mean, that's what kicked off Alex Singleton's campaign. I mean, got that pick six, and I know where he was 120 tackles in.
Yeah, word up though. And Alex is too.
Yeah, I was about to. How psychotic is Alex Singleton?
Yeah, Alex is nuts.
Because he got the hair, he got the face just like someone who just wants to kill someone. He just looks like.
I think it's just the hair.
Yeah, he's passionate. He's also passionate. Temple represents Shaun needs some stuff. Appreciate it, but he's definitely passionate about what he does. He on game day he he ain't afraid to put his face in there. He ain't shying away from nothing. He a dog though for sure.
Because I looked it up, he had 120 tackles, and I think he played 15 games, but he only had 60% of the snaps.
I think he
the
played
whole season.
Yeah, facts. He didn't play a lot at the beginning. He didn't start playing until game 5.
Because he was more.
I think it took until Nate got hurt for him to really see the field, and then he comes 15th in the league in tackles. I'm like, dude, where the hell was this guy? Why weren't you playing him all year? We knew he was great. We knew coming out of CFL and all this stuff. We knew the talent.
Yeah, it's all opportunity, man. When they say you gotta make the most of that opportunity, you really do, because it's a small window. They'll put you out there. When I got out there for that Steelers game, that was them 2 plays I made on that goal line was the only fucking 2 plays I seen the rest of the game.
Bro, you should have seen Twitter.
Really
it blew up.
That play. You really gotta make those.
No, really, we're not exaggerating. As soon as those plays happened, all you see is the timeline, just going down. Shaun Bradley, why isn't he playing? Why isn't he playing? What the fuck?
Completely blew up at that point.
It just
because you see all this potential, you see all this talent, what we need on the defense, and it's just it got ripped away from us. This is nice, guys, but give me that back.
right, for sure. Nah, I see what you mean, man. I'm excited though, man. I've been waiting for so long. I wanted to play a whole game with Fletch in front of me, at Temple. We ain't really had I ain't gonna say that because we had some nice D linemen, but I ain't never have no Fletcher Cox in front of me, or Brandon Graham or Javon Hargrave. You feel me? Talk about running through a free open gap. They're double teaming you. I'm running right through this fucking A gap.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask before. How fun is it playing behind guys like that?
You have no idea. The plays I get out there and they're out there, man, that shit is so easy. First of all, Fletch is huge. You ever seen the person? It's fucking big as shit. You know what I'm saying? So, playing behind him in general, and he teaches you the game. Man, I'm excited. Y'all give me hype, man. I'm excited.
Playing Madden tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to
Xbox.
play right now.
I'm about to play running back right now. Like sit Boogie on the bench.
Yeah, I'm about to go for 1,000.
Fletcher Cox at fullback.
Put BG at quarterback. Let's see what happens.
Bro, I freaking love BG. I was just want to put that out there. Like Brandon Graham is probably one of my favorite Eagles all the time.
Awesome.
Just because not only because of like how he plays, but his personality is like off the charts.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Like dude's he's bred from a different cloth.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. And he's the most humbling guy you meet, man. So he always want to speak to you. Never would man, awesome.
So now that you've been a year in this is a really important question. Like fans want to know this, and they're probably going to argue with your answer. So a year in Philly, obviously longer because you're from South Jersey and all that, and you went to Temple.
Yeah.
What's the Philly cheesesteak place?
Honestly, it's a myth.
Ooh.
It's a myth.
Wow, okay.
Now, listen, I've lived out here for a while.
That's right.
And people keep saying it's a cheesesteak is the same fucking cheesesteak anywhere you gonna go. Like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of hearing that. Like, Philly cheesesteak. We don't do. They might put a little more extra vinegar or whatever fuck oil, whatever the fuck they put on their shit. That shit is the same cheesesteak everywhere you go. Everywhere. Like, how much different can you get cheese and steak? I like Max's and I like Larry's, but it's Kabibbles, man. But it's the same thing, man.
All right, so at least we got two in. We got Max's and Larry's there.
Yeah,
a little bit, but they're
I
pretty
get
much.
that, you mean? But yeah.
Somebody just told us to cut your mic, man.
Somebody said what?
Cut his mic.
Cut his mic. Sorry.
It's the Wiz, man. The Wiz is all different.
Yeah, I don't even eat. That's why I don't eat. That's probably why I don't eat the Wiz. I don't eat like that. I can't. That cheese is nasty.
Nah, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like we've had Kayvon, we've had Graylin, which were phenomenal interviews. Like Kayvon was like he was surprised at how chill the interview was, and we had Patty last week. And I told Patty, like, that was probably one of the best interviews we had. But I'm not gonna lie, man, you being as relatable as you're being right now, like, you definitely like top 2 and you're not 2.
I'm up there, baby. Yes, sir. Top 2 and I'm not 2.
We're serious. Like last year, like our goal last year was to get the whole rookie class on. Like, and now we're three rookie. Now you're not a rookie anymore. But now like from that class, we got 3 guys, and and two were drafted, obviously, and Graylin was undrafted, which is a shame because he should have been drafted.
Mm-hmm.
But like we really, really enjoy this rookie class from last year, man. Like it's a shame that Casey got cut and then he went to the enemy. But like you guys really have a really good foundation going on there, and like it's about time this team got younger. Like we year after year, we're like Eagles have signed like today. We got another South Jersey legend coming into your team. I don't know if you saw they signed Joe Flacco today to be Jalen's backup.
Which is
they signed Joe Flacco.
Yeah. So,
his little brother.
You what?
I played against his little brother in high school. He was nasty.
Yeah, you got Audubon legend there over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk some trash to Joe.
Dude, wish I could be there for that. Like I need to hear these kind of things, man.
Man,
get a little sound bites.
I talk trash to everybody. I don't really care who it be either.
So I got one last question, then we'll wrap it up. And then probably Chris has one more. Playing against you mentioned before, playing against Jalen Hurts, like he's definitely gonna be to you one of those guys. If you can, like this is your sales pitch to the fan base, because this is a fan base that feels robbed of Carson Wentz's glory, which we all saw his potential. But at the same time, I feel like people focusing in on Carson is overlooking what Jalen Hurts can be. And I'm a victim of that myself. Like, I was so focused on losing Wentz, I'm like, damn, like I don't want Hurts. But then after looking at what Hurts can do and like studying his college tape and everything that sort, it's kind of like, dude, I'm stoked up for this guy now. So what's your sales pitch to the fan base as to this guy's RQB?
I would say. Well, I would just say this. Think about look at how the season ended last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, right? When you talk about Jalen, it's not just his skill. It's not just that he can pass, he can run. His he's a good teammate though, more than anything. All the players on the team grab like everybody likes Jalen. Defensive players, offensive players, and it's to the point where you're on the sideline with defensive players. You're on the sideline. You're supposed to be on. You normally players are on the bench, right? You're on the bench, getting water, relaxing. When Jalen's playing, everybody on the defense is almost standing up on that sideline watching what that boy about to do because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? We really didn't know. Like and again, you know what I'm saying? People always say like maybe you don't know. I'm still a rookie. Jalen's still young. Whatever. But I've watched. I've played. I've seen the quarterbacks come in and out this year, and Jalen has everything he can. He gonna be the one.
So you think he's better than this class coming out?
Huh?
You think he's better than the QB class that's coming out right this year?
Yeah. I'm biased. That's my boy. So
yeah,
I'm
of course.
biased, but damn right, shit me.
Okay, that's all I need.
So all right, so now we're looking at this upcoming draft, and before we wrap up, like Ryan said, so we're moving to the draft, and obviously we have the 6th pick. So I'm assuming you're out on QB at 6. I got a few questions.
Jamar.
So Jamar,
a few questions, one answer.
So Jamar's your pick at 6.
I'm going Jamar Chase. If Jamar is not there, I'm going Devontae.
Ooh.
Over Kyle Pitts?
Over Kyle Pitts, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like Dallas. Dallas fired, and Rich Rodgers is nice.
No, we don't call him Rich Rodgers around here. We call him Dick Rod.
Yo, you know who you look like? I just figured it out.
Okay. There we go.
You look like what's his name? Vinny from Jersey Shore.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you too. Wow. Holy crap.
You look like Vinny.
Dude, I see it.
You know what's the thing?
You're the Puerto Rican version, bro. Congratulations.
Because last week when we had Patty on, I said he's a gel. I said he's a gel hairstyle away from being oh shit, what's his fucking name? DJ Paulie D. Like I said last week, I said, look at your hair. Like if we put some gel in there, you look like Paulie D. And now I'm. Shit.
I don't know. The fans have spoken too, bro. Facts, Vinny.
See what you did, Shaun?
Shit. Yo.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, now see, look what you did. Shit, I gotta tell my wife that. See if she likes that.
Relax yourself, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna
go after hours.
I'm gonna go into my room right now and be like, yeah, Shaun Bradley said I look like Vinny. You're like.
Hey, so who were y'all hoping to get though? Like, who y'all
see, my thing is,
I'm all Jamar.
My number one's Jamar too.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It's the
freaking Bengals. Like you expect them to take them.
I've been pounding the table. My thing about Kyle Pitts is, I love Dallas too. I absolutely love him.
Yeah.
But you see, like looking at how the Colts ran things with tight ends and all that, I feel like Kyle Pitts is not just a tight end.
He's definitely a receiver too.
Dude can do it all.
No, he's short.
He's they just posted a workout from a couple of days ago that he ran a 4.46, and I'm pretty sure guys his size 6'6", 240 aren't supposed to be running 4.46s. And like he's a fucking dude, man. And he was doing it to the same corners and same defenses that Devontae was doing it to, and Jamar was doing it to. Like he was. So I think he can really, really help you guys out.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be upset with that pick either.
As long as it's some type of weapon for Jalen. Because I don't want Jalen to end up in the wrong, what happened with, the offense this year where there was no, pure number one pretty much. And even though I feel like Travis Fulgham got robbed, but.
Shit, Travis was nice, bro.
Travis was nasty. I got to Fulgham in my closet waiting for the next year.
If Kyle doesn't go to us, he might slip down to go to Dallas or Giants. And
sorry, we got Shaun.
You want to cover that dude?
Me?
Yeah, like he's a fucking.
He ran a what? 4.46.
Yeah.
I was close. I'm on his ass.
Little clothesline won't hurt nobody.
So a little elbow to the ribs to stop him running so fast.
So quickly, there's one guy in the draft who was at Temple, who played with you, but then he transferred down to Miami, and I really like him as a prospect. Quincy. Yeah. He would be a good fit for you guys?
He would be perfect.
Quincy
He will be the best defense. He will be the best defensive end or edge rusher from this class that's going to play next year. I'm telling you right now.
That's bold. Okay.
There you go.
Seriously. Like in terms of skill, he has every part of it. For real. Try to tell y'all. Watch. Just watch. Watch my word. If he comes to Philly, it's gonna be tough, but it's over.
That's bold.
You know what I'm saying?
Just did a little mock draft with Shaun Bradley.
There you go. Because I mean, you got Josh down there. You got.
That's what I'm saying. If he came to Philly, it would be tough because you got Derek. You
got DB down there. Yeah, you got.
So it would be hard for sure because we got good edge rushers. But anywhere else he's going to do his thing for sure.
Yeah, Josh Sweat is a dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Josh Sweat is.
He's nasty.
So, is there anybody out there right now as a free agent, trade bait, or whatever? Or do you have confidence? Obviously, you're on the team, so you can vouch for your boys and all that. But there's probably a little bit of a need outside of Darius Slay on the other side.
I mean, I wanted Adoree.
Adoree, huh?
A lot of people did want Adoree.
He's a trader, huh?
Like,
he's a trade. He had all these tweets back in 2011, 2012. That he loves Philly and all this shit, and then he goes to and then he lets the Giants come out with the fucking circus.
Yeah,
to come
they
out
offered
with
wild money though. You can't knock it. They offered $13 million a year.
That's a lot of money. But like they were pulling people off the damn I-95 to come into the restaurant. They'd be like, listen, you got to be a Giant.
The mic is I can't even hear what you're saying. Oh, there it goes.
There you go. But I was saying like they were pulling in people from I-95 down into the restaurant to try and get Adoree to sign for them. Like it's like
Yeah, but how much did the Giants end up offering him? They offered him
$39 for over 3 years.
Buco bucks.
Fucking. I mean, I don't think anybody. I mean,
I don't think Philly would offer
that. No one's gonna turn it down.
Philly was gonna offer all that.
Yeah.
So are you good with we got Avante back there?
Yeah, I like Avante. Listen, I can't.
I know
it's tough for me because I'm biased though.
I know. I know.
It's tough. It's tough when you friends with them because I'm not. I would never I ain't gonna speak bad on their name. So I'm biased to all of them. Like I ain't gonna say none of them or nothing. I think they all good players. I think like Vontae, my dog. You know what I'm saying? We got Gray. We still got Mike Jaquette. You know what I'm saying? I think
that's because you probably play Call of Duty with Vontae.
No, I don't. Vontae's nice though. He's like that.
I mean, Maddox had a hell of a rookie season, but to his defense, they did move around him a lot.
And we saw his Instagram story. We saw that girl, that girl gamer story the other day, tagging him, and people like, "Oh, Vontae, you going like that? Like
he's living his best life out here, man."
Like you see him in the hotel bed, like just like hanging out. The girl.
I did see that.
The girl posted the picture like he was in the bed like shirtless with the covers on, like playing on the computer
laptop,
and shit.
Right?
Yeah,
I see that.
And be like, "Oh, Vontae, what do you do?"
Yeah,
I'm mad you guys got that picture memorized like that.
My dog trying to be great, man. My dog is trying to be great.
All right, so this might put you on the spot a little bit before we go, and I said that a few times. It's whatever. Just so you know, the female portion of Eagles Twitter. Every time a picture comes up of Shaun Bradley flexing and all this shit, you should see the amount of emojis that come out on the timeline.
Wait, you said women Eagles Twitter?
Oh yeah, like you should see the females on Eagles Twitter.
Oh, where's that at?
That's a page?
No, there's no page. No, I'm just telling you, like the people that follow me and follow like the Eagles and shit, you see that they're retweeting your picture like with emojis, like with those like they're like so tell these women where they can find you and all this shit.
Instagram @Brad. Nah, @Brad is on the gram. Y'all can follow me though, but nah, y'all funny, man.
You setting them up, bro.
I'm telling you, these females, they're like even the Cougars. They're like, listen, if I was 20 years younger, like, listen, they're all out there.
Number.
There you go. See.
As long as the life insurance policy knocks.
I don't know who watching this, man. I ain't just say that.
You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna quote that. Age is nothing but a number. Shaun Bradley to the Cougars on Eagles Twitter.
The man is going to unlock the hidden Twitter.
Oh man. Don't let me find that website. Don't let me find that page. It's over.
Oh man. Chris, you want to tell Shaun what we have to offer for our fans, man?
What do we have to offer to our fans?
Your little advertisement.
Oh shit! So listen. listen, Shaun Bradley's out there making quarterbacks fumble the ball out there, but make sure you don't fumble your own hygiene out there. When you get manscaped.com, make sure everything down there is clearly ready to go. I'm sure the women at Eagles Twitter are about to buy you some Lawnmower 3.0 to make sure that everything is ready to go down there, because they don't want to make sure that your quarterback's protected and make sure everything down there is ready to, they like to do their own forced fumbles, if you know what I'm saying. But go to manscaped.com, put an FTB, 20% off, free shipping, and all that good stuff. And then you could go to Tavor.com and get a few drinks for the night with Shaun Bradley. And, FTB 10.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yo, Shaun, thank you so much for coming on, man. I'm not gonna lie, like it was a good time. It was phenomenal, dude. Like we're wishing you all the best. The only thing that we do ask for is just don't forget about us.
Nah, it was definitely, man. I appreciate y'all having me. I won't forget. I could be on whenever, man. Just let me know.
Absolutely, like plan, we appreciate it, bro. We wish you all the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
We look forward to the 100 tackle season that you're gonna have next year,
yes, sir.
And we look forward to many sacks on Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, and whoever the hell the quarterback is going to be in Washington. And that's it. People are downplaying this team like it's going to be the last place team next year.
I don't think that's happening. Like
we've been underdogs before.
Yeah,
it's it.
We've been here before. It ain't nothing new.
That's right.
We good.
That's right.
I feel like the Giants are a little overhyped right now because they overspent.
And they spent $1 billion on what?
They went to Walmart and bought milk and bread for like $400.
Yeah, they didn't use their coupons.
I'm Brian Cameron.
Hold on. Shaun, Wawa or Sheets?
Wawa.
Oh, shut the. Okay, we gotta end this. We gotta end the podcast. Man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like Wawa's always done me justice. I got one down the block.
Wawa right on the corner from my house. I grew up on Wawa.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta end the podcast.
Y'all be safe, man. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Yo, thank you for coming on, brother, man. Shaun. Have a good season, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. That was Shaun Bradley, Eagles linebacker. Yo, Wawa, I'm not gonna lie. Like I went to Sheets one time, and it's just like it just felt like the duplicate. Somebody had copy paste
of a castle. Duplicate of the best thing in the world. Hey, that's what
God, I'm done with you, bro.
Yeah, but seriously, like we hope that the fans got into it like with an actual like Eagles player. Like I know we've had prospects and stuff like, but you heard from the man. Like you heard from an Eagles player who played for the team for a year now. He played under a different coaching staff, and now he's going to go into a different coaching staff, and he's super excited about that. Like we heard
the energy that he was talking about Gannon.
Like Jonathan Gannon, you could see the energy in like you said, like Anthony Harris video, and then you're just hearing it from a player like, yeah, this dude, like he's ready to go. Like
just real quick before we get off, like how do you feel about that? Like I personally love the Anthony Harris pickup.
Oh,
like,
I absolutely,
it's phenomenal to me in my eyes.
I never mentioned him.
Time out, guys. This ain't my room.
You tell him.
This is
Maria.
clean. What are you talking about?
Maria?
Maria. Come on. It's my daughter's playroom. Relax.
No, that's your room. Let's see. Look at the dolls you play with.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look at the dolls you play with. Like I never mentioned him as a potential Eagles signing because I
didn't think he was still available. I don't think he made the price bracket.
No, I thought the Eagles wouldn't be able to afford him. I'm about to do that right now and go to bed.
Need to go to bed and get the Wawa.
That's right.
Oh God, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if anybody is on Twitter right now, you guys should @ Screwball and tell them that they should be sponsoring Flippin' the Birds.
Screwball sucks.
No, it's phenomenal. I love it. It's peanut butter whiskey, bro, and it hits right. It's smooth.
It's too sweet.
It's not even sweet.
Listen,
what are you talking about?
If you like Screwball, you don't like whiskey. You just like to drink candy. Like
no, bro. I mean, I love Woodford Reserve. I love Whistle Pig, and I love Screwball.
Shit, you like the flavored whiskeys? Like
Whistle Pig is not flavored.
Like
that is not flavored.
As soon as you drink actual whiskey, like you're gonna get some more hairs on your head. You won't be bald anymore.
All right, so I need everybody to vote on Twitter. We're gonna open a poll where Chris should host a whiskey night for the podcast.
That's fine with me. Like shit, get me drunk for the podcast. That's fine.
You drunk us out.
Shit.
Anyways, man. Yeah, back to Anthony Harris. I freaking love the signing.
Absolutely.
And I hope he's here for the next couple of years. He's only 29. He'll be 30 when the season starts. I know, but the kid is durable. He's a dog. He's great in coverage. He's great in man coverage. I think he's perfect. Honestly,
Absolutely.
I have no complaints about it.
I think these linebackers are in a really better position with this new staff all around. I think we're going to see a lot of surprises and a lot of good surprises from these Eagles linebackers next year. I can't wait.
I completely agree. But until next week, where maybe we surprise you guys with something, or maybe we just
see that's what you guys like. We're planning on this year. Like, we're planning on big surprises and big people. Like we went back to back Patty Fishing last week, Shaun Bradley this week.
Do you want to answer this question really quick by Joseph Vega?
Something in the works for next week. We'll see if that happens. It might be just us ugly faces next week.
Maybe we get Liam on because we've had an RSVP
Liam
out
doesn't
for Liam,
want to be on,
and he won't show his face. And so if you're watching this, LJ, this is me calling you out.
Liam does not want to be on this because he wants to get his body clock right. Yeah, he wants to do this, and he wants to write sappy emails to us and all. Liam, come on, give me a break.
So real quick to answer Joseph's question, I think the Eagles are satisfied with the linebackers that they have, given the track record of them signing linebackers.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any room for another line. I'd love for them to sign another linebacker. I'd love for them to draft a linebacker. I'd love for them to draft Jabril Cox. But
I would love Jabril, bro.
I really think they might be set. I like Eric Wilson, and you're talking about Eric Wilson there. I really like Eric Wilson, but I think we just said Shaun. You got Shaun, you got Alex, you got TJ, you got Davion, you got Jannard Avery coming up to linebackers. That's 5 linebackers. Right enough. That's really, and they're all speed pretty much except for TJ. And if you're really going to get another linebacker, you're probably going to really late in the rounds.
This is the bomb that we needed. Shout out to Zach.
There you go, Zach.
If I can be here at this hour, so can Liam.
Yeah, tell him.
Shots fired.
Tell him, LJ. But with the other one with Joseph Steven Nelson, I think he'd be good. I think he'd be a good signing.
That'd be a phenomenal signing. I'm not investing in that at all.
But I think he's going to command a contract. Like if Dory Jackson got 3 years, $39 million, I think Steven Jackson
this guy's getting paid
pretty penny. But I think I would like him, but I don't think it's going to happen just because the price and all that.
Can I admit that I'm a little sour that Washington picked up on William Jackson? I thought he'll definitely be an underrated.
Okay, we're not talking about that. I'm going back.
Okay. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm Brian Cameron. Right now. He's Chris Infante. Thank you for tuning in.
So mad. That's it.
You wanted to go to bed, but you're interrupting the outro.
I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna get mad, and then I'm gonna start yelling, and then my wife's gonna yell at me because she's sleeping right now. Remember, she's super pregnant, so don't want to mess with pregnancy strength.
All right. So yes, exactly. I'm Brian Cameron. He's Chris Infante. This is Flipping the Birds. Make sure you guys tune in next week, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Sorry, my apologies.
Subject to change.
Subject to change, possibly. Live on Philadelphia SN's Twitter, and we'll see you guys next week.
Go Birds.
Yes, sir.